What is up, guys? Welcome back to the boat and beautiful news. Get ready to be stoked with all the spoilers we'll bring you guys today, because it seems like a lot is happening on our favorite daytime television show. First of all, is Brooke still Katie man again? So it seems like she is heartbroken and she's leaning on Bill after the rejection. Also, Hope and Steffi kick Liam to the cup. Double rejection over Thomas' rage? Is it? And Rich turns his back on Brooke, so Shauna visits Flo in jail and Mom heartbroken. Without further ado, let's jump right into this.
The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers tease that Brooke Forrester will fear for her marriage. Rich Forrester is hurting right now, and that is something that Brooke can certainly understand. His son is dire condition, so it's natural for Rich to be lashing out in surprising ways. Even so, Brooke may feel like Rich doesn't know her at all if he'd blame her for this horrible accident. She only intended to push Thomas Forrester away from Hope Logan, not off the nearby cliff. Unfortunately, Rich will continue to hold Brooke responsible no matter how many times she tries to explain and defend herself. Brooke will visit unconscious Thomas in his room at some point this week. She will plead with Thomas to wake up and get better for his family's sake. Brooke won't know if Rich will ever forgive her if Thomas doesn't pull through. Of course, Brooke can't trust Thomas or support her version of events, but she still won't want Rich to lose his son, Douglas Forrester, to lose his father. During the week of September the 2nd to the 6th, Rich and Brooke's issues will get even worse. That may have something to do with the pressure that is mounting in Emma Barber's case. The police will connect Thomas to Emma's death, so Rich will remain in protective mode. It will give Brooke and Rich one more reason to fight, even after Thomas awakens. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say that Rich would drift further and further apart. It would take an emotional toll on both of them. But let's focus on Brooke. She will find herself in the need of support, and she will find a familiar shoulder to cry on. Bill Spencer will be there for Brooke when she needs him the most. The fans know this kind of scenario is never good for Bill and Brooke. They can't seem to just be friends if they're in each other's orbit too much. Should Katie Logan be worried? She had serious reservations about getting involved with Bill again to begin with. Katie has been burned too many times. Sadly, Katie could be looking at another round of burning if Bill and Brooke aren't careful. Will they succumb to temptation? Is Brooke about to steal Katie's man again? Is the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers may say some jealousy could be brewing, so stay tuned. Meanwhile, the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers also tease that Liam Spencer's rage could spell trouble. He will blast unconscious Thomas Forrester in his hospital bed later this week, which will certainly infuriate Rich Forrester. However, Hope Logan may not be too happy about that either. This isn't the time to spew hatred at Thomas, no matter how many mistakes he's made. Even though Liam won't be willing to give Thomas any kind of pass, since Thomas' redemption seems to have started. He may defend Brooke Forrester after he wakes up. That's the kind of thing that would touch Hope's heart and earn Thomas some gratitude, at least from her. She might see the good she once saw in Thomas again, the vulnerable father who wants to do the right thing. Of course, Liam will remain wary, and that could cause major conflict. He may feel like Thomas is pulling the wool over Hope's eyes all over again. Hope may argue that Thomas wants to get better, especially for his son's sake. She might think that Thomas simply wasn't well and needs to get his life back on track. With Thomas' attitude change and a diagnosis from Dr. Jordan Armstrong, Hope may view this as a medical issue and quickly show compassion. Steffi Forrester may feel the same way since this is her brother. She will surely want to see the good in Thomas too. Families are complicated, but Steffi still loves her bro and may side with Hope on this one. That could leave Liam standing alone. He's the bold and the beautiful leading man, so he won't stay lonely and love interest less for long. Still, it wouldn't hurt to see it for a little while. Many bold and beautiful fans are fed up with Liam the Waffler. On Twitter, there's been a push for both Hope and Steffi to cut Liam loose. Liam needs to suffer and stay away from Steffi, one angry viewer insisted. Let Steffi find her soulmate and move on with someone that suits her, said another. One more fan argued that Steffi nor Hope should want Liam. A different viewer even asked, Steffi, Hope, is this the man you're really fighting over for years? Even if the bold and the beautiful won't let Liam stay broken-hearted, it would be nice to see him rejected by both women for a while. He deserves it for all of his waffling over the years, which we are sure a trend that will continue. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that Liam will find his way back to Steffi or Hope eventually, but a hint of suffering in the meantime would be great. It sounds like some hot dramas ahead on the Bold and the Beautiful, so we'll give you updates as other Bold and Beautiful news comes in. Meanwhile, the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Wednesday, August the 28th, tease that Brooke Forrester will be in utter disbelief. As the Bold and the Beautiful viewers know, she just heard Hope Logan state that Thomas Forrester wasn't actually threatening her while they were standing on the side of the cliff. Of course, this will come as a total surprise to Brooke, who was sure that she saw Hope in imminent danger from a menacing Thomas. According to the spoilers, hearing Hope's account of what happened out there on the cliff will be infuriating, and he'll quickly realize what happened. He will surmise that Brooke, because of her deep-seated animosity toward Thomas, just assumed that he was going to harm Hope, and then she acted according. It looks like Rich will lay some serious blame at Brooke's feet, arguing that if she didn't hate Thomas so much, this never would have happened. It also appears that Rich will totally disbelieve Brooke's account of what happened. As the Bold and the Beautiful viewers know, Brooke claims that she saw Thomas menacing over Hope and threatening her, but Rich will likely argue that Brooke just saw what she wanted to see, that her response to the situation was out of proportion to what was really going on. Look for Rich to completely turn his back on Brooke and blame her for his son's current condition. As he waits for word from Dr. Jordan Armstrong about Thomas' injuries, he will likely shun Brooke and he may even order her to leave. But Brooke will want to stay and support her husband. It won't be a good scene. Meanwhile, on Wednesday's new episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Flo Fulton will be adjusting to life behind bars. As the viewers know, she was arrested at Hope's cabin for her role in Reese Buckingham's baby swap and adoption scam. She has been locked up ever since, and Shauna Fulton has been beside herself with worry over her daughter's situation. Shauna begged Rich, Brooke, and Hope to have mercy on Flo and not have her arrested. But that just wasn't the cards. Flo participated in a fraudulent adoption, and she knew about the kidnapping and conspired with the kidnapper. She's now facing some very serious charges, and she could end up doing hard jail time. But for the meantime, it seems that she's just being held in custody pending her arraignment. Whether bail has been set remains to be seen, but it's pretty clear that neither Shauna or Flo have the money to post bail even bail has been set. According to the spoilers, Shauna will visit Flo in jail, and she'll be heartbroken to see her daughter behind bars. Shauna has always wanted the best for Flo, and jail certainly wasn't in the plan for her daughter. Jail's a rough place, and Shauna will want to get her daughter out of custody as soon as possible, but there won't be much she can do without the cash to post bail. Be sure to tune in on Wednesday to catch up on everything that's happening on The Bold and the Beautiful right now. What do you guys think? Personally, I think this plotline is kind of so complicated, and at the end of the day, people are not gonna care how Thomas is gonna be doing, because he is obviously the one to blame in this situation. Obviously, no one could forgive a person like Thomas ever. Even their families, if they do, then that's their mistake, and they're just being blinded, just as every single one else. That is not blaming Thomas at the moment. Thomas has it coming. And obviously, Brooke is our hero. That is my personal perspective of this plotline.
That is it for today, guys. Thank you for staying with us for the last long 10 minutes. But anyway, please subscribe this channel for more news and updates about your favorite daytime television show, The Bold and Beautiful. And also, if anything went wrong, let us know your thought in the comment section down below. See you next time.